I'm John Tuck, and I'm a holistic energy scientist, and I'd like to introduce you to my book, A Theory of Everything, Things I Wish I'd Known at Your Age. I began studying human psychology at around the age of 12 or 13, in conjunction with having experienced a life-changing accident at the age of 8. I essentially broke my head. Aside from the physical challenges that I progressively experienced as I grew, I was conscious very early on that it had also affected me with a deep psychological trauma that I was determined to understand and overcome. Having been exceptionally grateful to the surgeon for saving my life, of course, the ramifications of the physical challenges that I experienced saw me increasingly disenchanted with the mainstream medical service and pharmaceutical industry. I knew that there were better ways of healing, and I set about a journey that transformed my life with knowledge and truths that I couldn't possibly have imagined when I took my first steps. Having been introduced to quantum physics during my first degree, brain damage didn't fortunately affect me mentally. I went on to complete my doctorate at the University of Oxford in energy sciences. My book is a compilation of everything that I learnt on my journey and was originally written for my children in an attempt to give them as much information as possible to help them in their choices that they would make. Hence why I originally called it Things I Wish I'd Known at Your Age. Einstein said if you can't explain something to an 8-year-old, then you probably don't understand it yourself. So I accepted that challenge. Well, they haven't read the book yet, or at least not properly. And I guess I didn't anticipate that they'd read it until they were a bit older. However, after much peer review, including child psychologists and experts in the field, I was encouraged to publish it, as it was suggested that it may be very useful for others, and I happily obliged. My objective is to help as many people as I can with what I've learnt about life and the human condition, and to provide people with the solutions that I've learned or derived from first principles so that they can begin to heal themselves and their lives from whatever it is they need in the now, and to provide them with the platform to begin to create the lives that they so desire in the future. Before I published the book, I was working with a marketing guy in the US, and after he read it he said, John, this is not a book for children. This is a theory of everything, for everyone. And I kind of liked that and adopted it as the main title for the book. I've written from a scientific perspective and in a way that is understandable for everyone. I've discussed conventional self-help and personal development topics like meditation, the power of the subconscious mind, manifestation and raising your vibrational frequency, thus attracting to yourself more positive things, nutrition, relationships, health and alternative medicine and well-being. I've also broached on less discussed topics such as drugs, sex, alcohol and addictions and schooling. I've provided advice, food for thought, what I call neat life hacks and references to further research on how to live your best life in its entirety. And the audience is invited to use my references, which the book is riddled with, to do their own research and to come to their own conclusions should they choose to do so. That's just a snapshot of what I've covered in the book, and you can find out more on the book website, which is www.atheoryofeverything.co.uk, where there are links to the various outlets for either the paper copy, Kindle version or ebook. Please do check it out and see if it resonates with you, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thanks very much.